Hi, I'm Andrea and welcome to Vermilion Lane. Today we're going to make this absolutely beautiful warm salad. It's got arugula in it, which is going to be bright and cold and crisp, but over top we're going to roast beets, slice them, and over that we are going to be drizzling a little Andrea invention. It's an apricot rosemary vinaigrette and it is so luscious and delicious. I'm going to place my beets cut side down on my aluminum foil. Then I'm going to dress them with a tablespoon of canola oil. That's not for flavor. That's just to make sure that our beets don't dry out too much. Then I'm going to wrap up my beets and make a little bit of a purse here. Now if you notice, I'm not crunching it too much because I want some steam to be able to escape there. And I've got all of that on a baking sheet. It's going to go into an oven for 425 degrees for up to an hour until our beets are tender but not too soft. I've got apricot jam that I put in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and that was just to make it a little bit easier to whisk in my ingredients. I've also got my salt, my fresh ground pepper in here, and now I'm finishing up with my rosemary. So the apricot jam just drinks in all of those ingredients, and the smell of rosemary in this room is, oh my gosh, absolutely to die for. So you make sure you're stirring as you go along so you get a nice emulsion. If you like a little bit more sweet, go in with a little bit more of the jam. Now this is an optional step. It's one that I really like. I've got some extra clementines. The kids haven't finished them. So I'm going to squeeze in juice of one clementine orange in there. You could go in with tangerine. You could go in with any kind of orange, really. And I just think it adds just another layer of flavor that's going to be so good. When I serve the salad, I like to assemble it on individual plates. It's just so much prettier that way. And you can see every individual ingredient. So that my fingers don't become completely purple, I'm going to use tongs here to place my beautifully roasted beets. These are so pretty. Then I'm going to top them with nice crunchy toasted pecans, but keep in mind you can use walnuts, pine nuts, just about any nut really that you choose. And you know what, before I do my goat cheese, I'm going to crumble goat cheese on top. You can also do feta. I'm going to go in with this, look at that. Look at that apricot rosemary vinaigrette. And I'm using my spoon here because I want to make sure I get all those beautiful bits of apricot at the very bottom. Because remember we used our apricot whole fruit jam. Oh my goodness. How delicious does that look? And on top, you've got the option to use a feta cheese. If you're going to use feta, go with French feta. I find it to be much creamier than the Italian version. Don't get too mad at me, Italians out there. But I'm going to use goat cheese because I happen to have it, and I love the taste with roasted beets. How beautiful is that? Thank you so much for joining me today. I cannot wait to dive into this. It's going to be so, so good. I just can't wait to get that bite of apricot and rosemary vinaigrette. Oh my gosh. It's so bright and lovely. This makes a perfect winter salad because you've got that nice, warm, earthy taste with your beets. But that vinaigrette just brightens everything up, and the crunch of the pecans, it's absolutely delicious. Please subscribe to Vermilion Lane for new videos every week, and check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, my website, vermilionlane.com. Have a good one. That is really good, no? I like super duper good.